Strategist, your MVP and SVP mean nothing. So let's clear up what your stats actually mean. Let's start with MVP. This is heavily weighed off of stats, and it's not weighed equally across all roles. Non-damage tanks tend to be the hardest to get it, and splash support's the easiest. Most strategists damage and heal with the same button. For heroes like Jeff, Sue, Loki, Cloak and Dagger with splash or piercing, this means you're getting a ton of heals, damage, assists, elims, and occasionally final blows just by shooting into groups. Speaking of assists, this is probably one of the most useless stats in the game, and it is purely created to inflate support statistics. An assist is healing, shielding, crowd control, applying any type of boost to anyone who gets an elim. So basically breathing on anyone who gets a KO. And assists are heavily weighed into MVP. This is why you'll see strategists who get 25 elims MVP over a DPS that has 40 to 50. Speaking of eliminations, these tend to be inflated for strategists as well, as they only requires 1 damage to count as an elim. It's not a solo kill. This makes elims more of a stat to gauge team synergy and target priority over individual skill. I will say that final blows is actually a pretty strong stat for strategists. It shows that you have good vision, you're looking for low targets, and you're not just autopiloting, but even at that, don't hard focus on it. A niche situation is Jeff. Jeff's final blows are heavily indicative of ult usage. Ulting people off the map is his main carry mechanic. If you have low final blows after an entire game on Jeff, that is a really bad sign. Finally, let's talk deaths. Strategists should typically be the last hero alive on a team, unless the entire enemy team is diving them. But this doesn't mean play like a coward though. Just because you had low deaths doesn't mean you played well. It's all about finding a balance of playing based off the threats the enemy has and positioning a little bit aggressively at times. If you always have 0 deaths and you're always playing super far back, chances are you're not impacting the game as much as you could be.